Hey fam, welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be going into Walmart for our weekly walkthrough. Yes, this is Shauna and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. Let's go ahead and see what these prices is looking like. Let's go ahead and see what these shelves are looking like. One day I did come a few days ago, but I was in and out. I only came in to grab something. I think it was like a uniform or something like that, and I was in here for about 10 minutes, so I didn't record anything. And it was all right. It looked all right. So we're gonna see what it's looking like today. Check in, let us know where you're watching from and how you're doing. I have my mother, my niece, my grandmother from Florida, and Keon. And Keon, he does not feel well at all. But we're gonna get in here and get to it. Let's go. They do have on rollback right now. These apples is coming in at $1.27 a pound, but it was $1.82. Produce section, it looks all right. Plenty of pineapples here coming in at $2.38. I did buy this brand from Aldi, and I was saying it's usually brown on the inside, this brand here, but when I got it from Aldi, it was fine. But it is $2.38. The bread do have holes, but they do have, like I said, plenty of this white bread available, coming in at $1.32, y'all. But plenty of holes as far as like with the bread. Snacks straight ahead, same thing. And also with the rolls, like hot dog buns and hamburger buns. I see the pizza is actually pretty low. Of course, it's the freezer section, so they've been low. And I see they actually got this Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It's $6.67. I want to try one with the kids. Chuck E. Cheese pizza. The frozen vegetables still is looking pretty bare. They have plenty of these empty here boxes, but it's $1.27 here for the California mix of frozen vegetables. They have a monster marshmallows here. It's called Stuffed Puffs, filled marshmallows. So it's green marshmallows coated in orange, black, and green sprinkles and made with real milk chocolate. They look good and Halloween-ish, huh? The rice section is still pretty low. They got a bag of rice here that's $18.97. The basmati 20-pound bag of rice, but it's pretty low. As far as them instant products like the instant mashed potato, oh, $1.44, y'all. Yes, for the instant mashed potatoes, but those two are pretty low. I did notice that the macaroni in this particular Walmart, they seem like they having a real issue with stocking macaroni and mac and cheese. Pasta still pretty low. And it's a little crowded up here. It is the beginning of the month. I see they did roll back some pasta for 88 cents. We're gonna go up here and see exactly which pasta it is. Oh, okay, so that's the elbows. Well, it seems like the flour is low. Remember, the price of flour, 5-pound bag is $2.13 for great value 5-pound bags. Only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags of that left, and they have a few of the 10-pound bags. Group of vegetables just sitting here as well. Listen. Even a gold medal, they do have more actual of the name brand than they do have of the great value brand. Sugar, they do have a lot of, less of the name brand, but more of the great value brand. $3.24 still for the 4-pound bag. The oil is now at $8.84 for the great value brand. But that's completely out for the gallons of great value vegetable oil. I always like these little pans, but they're $10.98. I used to always want to get them for Dante, and I'm always so cheap. And I didn't know that. That's what I said she'd be in this area. Now I'll spend, $10 and change for it, but he's bigger now, and Keon can't fit it. So, but I still think that these pants are cute. And then it is that time of the year for like medications, people allergies, people getting colds and flus and all that other good stuff. Right about now, this Dayquil, the 2-pack, is coming in at $19.97. I'll stick with the Equate brand though. You can get 2 pack of Equate for $12.98. So yeah. Oh wow, they got the Dayquil Vicks and the NyQuil. It's $19.97 for that too. But I'm surprised this stuff isn't locked up. Out of everything that's locked up in here, this ain't locked up. So that's it for our walkthrough. I only spent $17.80. I technically did not need anything. I just got some stuff for Keon. So, oh, you know, they about to load up that corner store. Our security man helping out. How you are?
Thank you for you.
All right, thank you. Want to get us to spend some money, ain't you? All right. So most definitely, the produce section overall, it did have plenty of gaps, depending on the items. More so like the oranges and limes and lemons. Definitely was some serious issues over in that section dealing with the produce. Let us know, have y'all been seeing a lot of rollbacks at y'all particular Walmart? Me here in New Jersey, the rollbacks are not as much as it was a few weeks ago. But once some rollbacks, y'all know, once it rolled back and then it rolled back to its original price, it's a little bit higher, y'all. So that's one thing to watch out for. They actually did have bleach in stock this week. A lot of the great value bleach, but they did also have some of the Clorox bleach available as well. But the Clorox bleach was coming in at $5.72. I'm starting to see plenty of gaps with the washing powder. Yeah, we're still in plenty of lock boxes over here. When it comes down to you wanting some detergent, you definitely can't just walk to the register with detergent. They still taking the detergent, they putting it in lock boxes so you can't walk out the store with it. I seem to always walk past and see if they still have the air fresheners locked up, and which they do. Y'all look to the top, there's the lock boxes that they put them in. I was wondering if they was gonna get sick and tired of having that one employee over there in that area where the lock box is at, because what they're doing is they're actually was at least leaving an employee in the areas that have lock boxes versus calling an employee to come on over to unlock this whole big old lock cage. But today's visit, there was no employees in the area. I don't know if a lot of people called out or what is the case, but somebody was over there pressing that button, and guess what? Nobody showed up. So how effective are these lock boxes? Because at the end of the day, you're losing sales if you can't even get no one to what? Unlock the daggone big old locked door. You know what? And that's just how I see it. But I get it though, because people are stealing. People are still stealing. And that's why we still got everything locked up in my local Walmart. 36 count of eggs is coming in at $3.32. Are you guys ready for the holidays already? I know I was about to say, I know it's only September. What am I talking about? Y'all, we already in October. Did you know? Because I must be a few days behind. I've been so busy back and forth. Great value tissue, 16 count is coming in at $11.52. They did have plenty of the Scott tissue available. So that was good to see. Being I typically do not go down these aisles. For those of you who have been shopping with me, y'all know that I go to BJ's for like tissue and napkins and all of that other good stuff, even diapers. Sometimes I still buy like the off brand, like the Parents' Choice or the Target brand of diapers, but I go to BJ's for bulky items. Yes. But real quick before you guys go, y'all know Walmart don't like no competition. And if they are in competition with somebody, they want to win. But right about now, they're upset because they are in competition with what? A medication. This is a diabetes medication, which also help a weight loss. And Walmart is in competition. I'm going to play this clip for y'all. They're saying that Walmart food sales, specifically, I was about to mess all the way up. Specifically, more so like snacks, some fast items. Those sales have slumped. Let's see what's going on.
CEO has told Bloomberg that they're seeing an impact on shopping demand from people taking the diabetes drugs Ozempic, Wegovy, and other appetite-suppressing medications. The retailer is saying that they're seeing the changes in anonymous shopper population data. For more on this, we've got Brooke DePalma, Yahoo Finance reporter. So Brooke, break this down for us. What is Walmart saying and the impacts that they're seeing across some of their aisles?
Yeah, good morning, Brad. Certainly one to watch, especially when America's biggest retailer is weighing in on the conversation. U.S. CEO John Furner saying in that interview that they're seeing a slight change in shopping behavior of those taking the drugs compared to the total population. Now, that change is them seeing a slight pullback in their size of baskets. They're buying less units and ultimately slightly less calorie options. But it is important to note here that they also said that it is too early to draw any definite conclusions about the drug, but we do know that Walmart is getting a boost from these sort of drugs. In the company's earnings report, Walmart CEO Doug McMillon weighing in say that they still expect food, consumables, and health and wellness, primarily due to the popularity of some GLP-1 drugs, to grow as a percent of total in the back half. And in the past few years, we've seen the momentum build around these weight loss drugs on a bigger scale. The U.S. sales for medicines like these increased 300% between 2020 and 2022. Now, that's pretty incredible to think that this year alone is when we've really started to hear about it. And so we'll wait to see what that number is for 2023. But of course, we've heard from so many celebrities getting into the conversation. And so this will be one we'll continue to watch.
It's going to be one we're going to continue to watch here, Brooke. And we know that Walmart isn't the only company watching and talking about Ozempic and how weight loss drugs could potentially be affecting their margins. What else are we learning about some of their competitors within the space?
Yeah, Shauna. Well, many of the food brands inside a Walmart are also thinking about this very heavily, I'm sure, in their boardrooms and beyond. And Wall Street really trying to wrap their head around the scope of what exactly this means for food and snacking brands. So many saying that, these companies that consumers go to maybe snack on more than 3 times a day, like a Hershey's, like a Mondelez, like a Hostess, which was recently acquired by Smucker's, as well as Goldfish's parent company, Campbell. They're ones to watch about the potential impact of these drugs. Bernstein also out with a note about the potential impact on alcohol consumption. They said that they still need to know an awful lot more, but 2 potential threats include the side effect of consumption of alcohol to reduce weight, as well as the potential for even greater reduction in consumption if these drugs are actively used to control alcohol consumption. But once again, it's important to note here that we're still in the early innings. In more than a decade, by 2025, there is an expectation that nearly 7% of the U.S. population will be on these type of weight loss drugs. But right now, there is a shortage of these weight loss drugs. It is still intended for type 2 diabetes patients, and we've seen employers and insurance pull back on providing these. And so there's still lots more to learn about the impact of these drugs on consumption behavior, and in addition to just sort of what exposure and what supply.
So they're saying that there is a shortage within that medication, but it also changed the behavior of people's eating habits. So they're turning away from the snacks and stuff, and they're trying to say it's because of this medication. And they're saying that almost 7% of the population is using this medication. So Walmart is like, hey, now we in competition because we're trying to sell products. We need to make money. So I know Walmart's still making lots and lots of money, though. Y'all know Walmart is making lots and lots of money. But they concerned. So we're going to end this video right here where it's at. Hopefully you all enjoy coming along with me and my grandmother and my mother and Keon and my niece to Walmart for our week. Well, for my little weekly walkthrough, y'all. Anyhow, if you're new here, you enjoyed today's video, all you have to do is subscribe to become part of the family. And we are a little crazy family over here. Yes, we do. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure that you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Until next time, y'all, I'm out. Peace.